Good morning. It is time for your meditation, not medication, meditation. I wouldn't know, maybe it's time for your medication too. It is Friday. Welcome to Friday. I hope your week has been great so far. And you're welcome to come and meditate with us so that you can finish off your week well. Linda and Gabrielle, good morning. Happy Friday. A cold and wet Cape Town. I hope that you're at least warm and snug. Okay, getting ready. Hey Gerda, good morning. So good to see you live. Hello there. Gerda's beaming in all the way from Portugal. Marcella, good morning. Happy Friday. Remember to start slowing down your breathing. Become a little bit more deliberate about taking deeper breaths. All the way down into your belly and slowly out. And I'll share a few beautiful words from Rumi with you. The first one is, very simply, my soul is my guide. Rumi says, my soul is my guide. And I do tend to find in working with people that as they make shifts and as they make changes, there's a voice inside that changes. It sounds as though people speak with a different voice, using slightly different words, and I think mainly because they're seeing from a different angle, from a different vantage point. Karabo, good morning. And it always feels to me that the more healing a person does, the more you're able to heal the fears. You start seeing more and more through the eyes of your soul. So when Rumi says, my soul is my guide, I feel like as we grow, as we learn to do better, we see with those eyes, the eyes of our soul, more and more. Beautiful stuff. And then Rumi says, let yourself become living poetry. Let yourself become living poetry. And I guess that's what happens by seeing through the eyes of your soul. When you become more connected to your soul, and your soul becomes your guide, that it becomes easier to experience all of life as poetry. And some of the very clear instances where I know that someone's made big changes is when they're looking back at old hurts of the past, things that really hurt when it happened, and now looking back not just with things like forgiveness, but looking back at those old things and seeing real beauty in it. I think that's when your life becomes living poetry. One more, the last one for today, and this one leads us right into our meditation. Rumi says, you have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. You have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Gabrielle, this is my specialty, causing people to cry. Or not necessarily causing you to cry, but at least helping people understand that it's much more acceptable to cry than they've ever thought before. Mari, good morning. Very, very good to see you. You have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Your heart doesn't break. Your heart can't break, but it feels as though it does. It can feel like it's being ripped out of your chest. The thing we do with hearts is that we go through some of these things that I've just explained, some of the hard and horrible things, and then we kind of make a decision to not feel something, whatever that thing is. And maybe there's more than one thing that we make a decision on, a decision that I won't feel this again. Our heart doesn't work that way though. Our heart doesn't say, okay, I'll stop feeling one thing, or I'll just close the door to those two things. When we decide not to feel something, we close our heart to feeling, and we feel less and less and less. And in order to feel, we have to feel those things that we didn't want to feel as well. And that feels like a heart being broken. But that is how we get our heart to open again, is to go through those feelings, to allow those feelings to happen. And it feels like a heart being broken again and again and again. But that is how our hearts become open again, is by feeling those things we really didn't want to feel anymore. Pat, good morning. Happy Friday. So our meditation today is one of the best tools to help your heart open again and again in a gentle way, without necessarily going to all those feelings. But when we share the love, when we come together in a circle, come to our hearts, to open up our hearts and pour love on everyone in our group, then we're practicing opening our hearts again and again. And slowly, if you've been doing this meditation with us for a while, slowly, your heart will become easier to open. And encountering and sitting with those tough feelings will slowly become easier. So that's where we're going today. See what comes to you in your mind. Good morning, Zandria. Where's our circle today? Sorry, I'm just looking at Linda's message. It says her heart feels constantly broken and she's crying for everything. That's not a bad thing, Linda. That's a very good thing. Lean into the crying. If there's something that calls for crying, then it needs to be heard and felt. Don't close your heart. Feel and cry if that's what's necessary. But as we get ready to dive into today's meditation, see what picture comes to your mind. Where is our circle today? Where are we sitting? And let's practice again to open our hearts and pour love on all the beautiful humans in this group. The more we can open our hearts, the deeper we become connected to that space again. Right, you can close your eyes. I've been talking way too much. And we'll start by taking the first few breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Big breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale goes all the way down into your belly. At the same time, stretch your spine, lift your head higher toward the ceiling. When you have your belly full of air, let it all go. Soften your spine. Slump your shoulders. And drop your head. With every exhale, allow your body to grow softer. And seeing as though we're showing up to share love today, you can bring your attention to your heart. As you breathe in all the way up and breathe out all the way down, just imagine that you can feel the air move in and out right through your heart. Imagine that airway runs through the middle of your heart. And when you place your attention there, imagining you're breathing in and out through your heart, very soon you can feel a physical sensation right in your heart space. Take the last few deep breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies become more comfortable by stretching, adjusting, helping our bodies settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles to the left and to the right. In big, slow circles. Another deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. The next big breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Next big breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Move your spine in whichever directions feel good to you. Move your back muscles. One more big breath in. And as you release, stretch, move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Take a look around your circle. Look at the beautiful faces who've just all stretched out their bodies and feel a bit more settled in place. And see if you've been given a picture of what the background looks like. Where's the circle sitting this morning? Able to see where we've come together. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for just a few short moments, diving deep inside, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's do the first few together. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Paying attention to how long and slow your exhale can be. Big breath in. And hold. As you release, really feel into your body. Become aware of every single place that's busy, slowly softening. Big breath in. And hold. As you release, feel how your shoulders are slowly falling. One more big breath in. And hold. yourself melting, dissolving, softening into a deeper level of surrender with every exhale. Continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Take the invitation of every inhale to journey inward. Follow the air flowing in through your nose. Stay with the air as it touches the sides of your throat. Feel the breath flow in through your heart, through your lungs. And as you fill up that balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slipping into that space, holding yourself inside, the way you hold the breath inside. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really comfortable, followed by a long, slow exhale. With your next big breath, dive all the way in. Feel how good you have become at holding yourself. Take your next big breath. Take a look again around the circle at the humans you're about to serve, over who you're about to pour that unending love bubbling up from inside of you. With your next big breath, diving deep inside, as you hold your breath and drop into you, feel around inside for a little spot of warmth. Something in you, inside of you, warming up. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to shine into this world. And it bubbles up from inside of you. With your next big breath, diving deep inside, drop into that warm spot, like you're able to sit in the middle of it and feel how it grows warm around you. Take your next big breath. If you can feel a little bit of warmth anywhere inside of you, imagine seeing it as light. Light becoming warm and growing. When you take your next big breath, dive into that warm space, experiencing it as light that shines in through that portal of love that you are. Take your next big breath. Perhaps you already experience that warmth in your heart, or maybe it's down in your belly. Place your hand over your heart though, and invite the light, that warm space, to move up into your heart. Take your next big breath. Again, with your hand over your heart, dive deep into that warm space inside of you and invite that warm light all the way up into your heart, so you can feel it moving through and around your heart space. how everyone in this circle's hearts are so full of light and love. But as you look around your circle, you can see the light shine in rays through open fingers as everyone has their hands on their hearts. For the last few big breaths, we'll dive down together as we watch light ready to burst out of the chests of every human in our circle. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, pay attention to how slow your exhale can be. A big breath in. And hold. As you release, feel your body become softer. Feel that melting and dissolving feeling come over you. One more big breath in. And hold. Yourself settle into your place in the circle with ease. No more focus on your breathing. Simply focus on this full, beautiful heart of yours. Standing up from your spot, you take a step over to your left to stand behind the first person to your left. And as you place your hands on her head, you feel a surge through your heart. Running down your arms, through your hands, light streaming over her face and over her body. It almost feels like a tug on your heart as your big open heart feels the flow of love pumping through it. With your hands on her head, streams of light running down your arms. You can feel how her heart opens to drink it all in. You can feel the connection from your heart to hers. a step over to your left, standing behind the next person, placing your hands on his head, and you feel the same surge through your heart. Streams of light running down your arms, through your hands, over his face and over his body. Like putting your hand on a water pipe and feeling the water rush through. Your heart feels like that water pipe, with love and light rushing through. You can feel his heart open to drink it all in as you become aware of the connection from your heart to his. Slowly you make your way around the whole circle. Your heart so full it feels ready to burst. Stopping behind every person. Sharing love with all. Back to your spot. You take your place in the circle. And now it's your turn. Your turn to receive love. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you. First pair of hands on your head. You feel that waterfall of love coming from above. Running over your head. Running over your face. Running over your whole body. You feel your heart open to drink it all in. I'd love you to turn your hands palm up. A very real gesture that shows I am ready to receive. As you feel the next pair of feet shuffle in behind you, the next pair of hands on your head, and again that waterfall hitting you from above. You can feel it tingle down the back of your neck. More than anything, your heart feels open, drinking it all in. As you feel the next pair of feet, the next pair of hands, I want you to repeat after me. I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving all of this love. I am deserving. am deserving of receiving all of this love. I am good enough. I am good enough to receive all of this love just because I am. I am enough. I am enough. And yes, you are. Just as you are enough. As the last of us make our way back to our spaces, we're all sitting with open hearts, shining. Reach out sideways, take one another's hands, and complete a circle of love. We're ready to take the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful circle. Big breath in. Thank you for hearts so full of love. They feel like bursting. Big breath in. Thank you for your willingness to share the love bubbling up from inside of you. Big breath in. And thank you for your willingness to receive all the love being poured out over you, just because you are. You are here, you are now, and you are enough. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people, for sharing a little bit of space in our circle today, for creating such a beautiful space for all of us to come together and share some love. Let me just see if there's anyone I haven't said hello to yet. Vivienne, I don't think I've said hello to you this morning. I think I've got everyone else covered. My heart feels massive right now. Too big for this space. So much love to all of you. Have a beautiful Friday. Have a great weekend too. Ciao, ciao.